how are you feeling, Chris?
I feel great. Getting better every day.
You feel like there's a chance for you on Sunday?
Yeah, definitely. We'll take it to Sunday and see where I go from there. But I feel really good. Really good.
How much have you been able to do the last couple of days?
I practice a good amount, just a little bit here and there. But obviously being cautionary with me. But I feel good.
How much do you think you need to be ready to go?
At the end of the day, I'll know. I know pretty early in the week if I'm ready to go or not. So I feel good, like I said, and you kind of just know how you feel.
At what point did you really, felt like you started to feel better? When was the first point you felt like it was close, like you were close to playing?
It's tough to say. It's such a gradual build, It's just the first few days after that is kind of important to get everything settled down a little bit. But I'd say in those first week or so, it's tough to put a day on it.
You said sometimes even early in the week you've got a feel. You have a pretty good feel for this week?
Yeah, I definitely feel good.
How did it happen, first of all, exactly, and how frustrating after all the work you put in the offseason?
Yeah, it was extremely frustrating. I don't prefer Thursday night games. Go through a lot in a football game, and then have to you really get 2 days to recover, and then one of those days is a travel day. So you get 2 days to recover. You hop on a plane. You're in a hotel, and then you go out and play in a football game. It's tough, but it is what it is. It's part of the game, and obviously frustrating.
You have little doubt that the short week played a big role in the injury.
Definitely. There's no telling that if you had another 3-4 days to recover, you just never know. But you never know. But I definitely think so.
So it's more of an overuse thing and not an awkward fall type situation?
I wouldn't say it's overuse. I'd just say it is what it is. Injuries happen to guys that are used a lot and a little. Just it is what it is. It happened. So moving on.
How does it compare to other injuries you've had in the past?
It's a completely different injury.
Did you ever at all fear it was worse than what it was? Not super serious, but worse than how it's going now?
Say it again.
Did you ever at all feel that it was worse than what it was, and how you feel now? You feel a lot better now.
Yeah, I feel a lot better now.
Yeah. Did you fear it was worse than that?
I don't try to get too much into my head. I just try to take it one day at a time.
You mentioned the frustration, because you were in the tent a long time, longer than normal. What was kind of going on there and even through your mind?
I was just frustrated. I was trying to see if I could go, testing it out in a bunch of different ways. So that's really what was going on.
So did you kind of feel then this was something that could keep you out a few weeks or a week, or?
I didn't know. It's just frustrating. It was frustrating. So just move on.
I'm sorry. Did last year make you a little more cautious with the way you think about things when you feel a twinge or something like that?
I'll play full speed all the time.
How do you think Chuba and Rodney and Royce played?
I think they did great. Yeah, I think they did awesome. I think especially, you look at some of the big-time plays they made in pass protection, I thought were awesome. That's a big step for a lot of those guys. So obviously they're all talented with the football, but I thought they played well together.
Matt said he would only be comfortable using you if you were able to go 100%. How do you show him that between now and Sunday?
Just honest conversations and me going out there and practicing.
Christian, I'm sorry, you sort of went over it, but when it happened, what happened?
I just tweaked my leg a little bit.
Non-contact. It wasn't anything before.
Yep.
Do you feel like you came out pretty strongly there against Thursday night games? Do you feel like that's something the NFL just shouldn't have? Thursday night games.
If you're gonna ask me, I would definitely say. I think I'm not alone in this, but I probably argue against them. I understand though. It's part of the game. I can sit up here and complain. I'm not complaining. That's for sure. It is frustrating sometimes when you feel like something could have been avoided with a little more rest. But I'm sure if I got through that game 100%, I wouldn't be saying anything about it. So That's just me and my personal views.
You said you tweaked your leg. Is there something more involved than just the hamstring?
No.
And that's
Related to the week before where you left for the cramps and went to the IV, or?
I wish I had the answers, man. If I had the answers, man, I tell you what, wouldn't be standing here answering these questions. But, yeah, I don't know.
If Matt said he could use
The last one.
pitch count, so to speak, is that something you're open to, or how would you react to something of that nature?
I'm just, whatever they ask me to do, I'll do.